Okay guys, well, got a whole bunch of 8-track tapes, and I figured I would actually fill that big box, but figured I would show you what I got here, and I'll cut these into 10-minute videos. If it keeps going over 10, I'll do them in intervals of 10. So, right here is a Ford Family of Fine Music. There's another Ford Family of Fine Music. Yet another one. I bought those off of Shop Goodwill, actually. I bought a whole lot of them for only these Ford cassettes, 8-tracks. I can't remember where I got this, but that's some Perry Como, Mancini, Brass on Ivory, The Greatest Songs of Christmas, the John McCartney Carol, Johnny Denver, Back Home Again, Johnny Denver, Rocky Mountain Christmas, Tito Rodriguez or something like that. Mancini, it's another one. Bittersweet White Light Cheer. The Best of Lawrence Welk. I have that on record too, so I like Lawrence Welk. I have a vast liking of music. The Best of Barbara Mandela, Manreen, or something like that. Mantoni and his orchestra. Ray Charles sings Mood of Love, Slice of Life, Volume 1. Songs of Devotion, Red Forley. Like I said, a lot of these I got for free or pretty darn cheap, so I just bought a whole lot of them because it was easier to do. Peter's Place, Pete Fountain. Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, SRO. Mystic Moods of Love. Mystic Moods Orchestra. Top Pop Volume 8. Jefferson Starship Spitfire. The Great Hits of Bing Crosby. Willie Nelson, Stardust, I mean. Willie Nelson sings Christofferson. That's some of these were my dad's. So that was one of my dad's cases he had his stuff in. Then we've got a easy listening one, Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn, Tammy Wynette. Oh, this is a Tammy Wynette one, excuse me. The Great Hits of George Gershwin, something like that. Can't read the label too well. It's Geschwin, I believe that's pronounced. The label's a little screwed up, so I can't read too well. Country Partners, Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty. It's pretty screwed up, so they were out in a rainstorm before I found them, and hopefully it will work. I haven't played a lot of these in a long time. Chopin's Greatest Hits. The Big Band Sound. Freddie King, Texas Cannonball. I believe I got that and that set of Ford tapes when I bought it off of Goodwill's website. Lead Me On, Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn. It's actually broke, but I'm still just keeping it for the tape. Buck Owens, Ain't It Amazing Grace. Now, sadly, this got broke a while ago back, but this is the Beatles Blue Album, 67 through 70. The Beatles Magical Mystery Tour. It's sadly that one's broken too, but it has the date it was bought, 3/15/1974, in Fremont, Ohio, which is in about a hour away. I believe Peter Gabriel, Foreigner, Head Games. Dire Stratus, or Straits, or Strata, whatever. Up Utopia, I think. Deface the Music. Not quite sure where a lot of these came from. I don't remember much of these. The Bottom Rats. The Time Art of Swimming, I believe that says. I'm not too good at reading cursive. The Fine Art of Swimming. Surfacing, okay. Not quite sure who this is by. Air Supply, The One That You Love. That was one of my dad's, I believe. I found that in his bedroom a while ago back, and it was in pretty good shape. So, here's some stuff that my dad recorded. MSB2 Greatest Hits. It's on a Radio Shack cassette, or 8-track, excuse me. David Bowie, Scary Monsters. Out of the Blue by Electric Street Orchestra. I believe this has Mr. Blue Sky. It has Turn Me to Stone. Big Wheels. Yep, Mr. Blue Sky. Kansas Monolith, I believe. I have no idea who this is. Sparks Propaganda. I don't know. I think I know who those are. I think that's one of those ones I got for free. Rod Stewart, Foolish Behavior. The Police. Zenta Mondata, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Peter Frampton, Where I Should Be. There's some more stuff my dad recorded. Or this might have been my Uncle Randy's before he passed. Leonard Skinner, Aerosmith, Kiss, Led Zeppelin. This is the Michael Stanley Band. Greatest Hits. Aerosmith Rocks. Kiss, Ace Frehley. The Clash, London Calling. The Ken Dolls, Best Country Duo. 1978 Grammy Award winners. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I believe this is, yep. Damn the Torpedoes. The Ramones, End of the Century. Blondie, Eat the Beat. Not quite sure it was on this one, but it's a one you could record onto. The Steve Miller Band, Book of Dreams. Here's another Steve Miller, Book of Dreams. They're actually both on Capitol Records, Capitol label, but two different looks. The Knack, Get the Knack. The Neil Collection by Request. Blackjack. Rod Stewart, Blondes Have More Fun. If You Know Susie, this is Susie Quantrill. Michael Stanley Band, Cabin Fever. I don't know what's Goose, Foghat Live, I believe that says. Oops. Bad Company, Run with the Pack. Steve Martin, A Wild and Crazy Guy. The Jimi Hendrix soundtrack recording from the Jimi Hendrix Experience. So, anyways guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. Okay, you're going over 10.